morning, friends, besties, welcome to another video. I am not looking my best self today. I'm very tired. I had a dance show yesterday and I didn't get in until late, and then I couldn't sleep, so I'm running on empty today. But I needed to come into town because I have an assignment due next week, so I needed to come and use the library. So I figured I'd bring you guys along and we can do a little bookish weekend study with me kind of vibe. So yeah, I'm gonna go and pick up a coffee. I need caffeine desperately, more than I've ever needed anything in my life before. And then I'm gonna go and try and get a seat in the library. I was between two libraries today. The library I actually really wanted to go to has limited seating, and if you don't get there at like 8 AM, you're not gonna get a seat, and you're certainly not gonna get one with a plug socket. As it is, I woke up at 9 and it is currently 11 and I've just gotten into town, so I was like, there is no way I can go to that library. So yeah, we're gonna go to the other one and just hope that there are some seats, because even this one gets full. But I figured on a Saturday, how many students are gonna be in the library? Honestly, possibly quite a few. You guys, I'm so excited. I knew I had something to show you. So yesterday I had a really exciting package arrive, and honestly I was too tired yesterday. I was not functioning. But today I'm gonna unbox this with you. This is from the guys at Ana Luisa, who are very kindly once again sponsoring this video, so thank you so much to Ana Luisa. So you guys will know by now that I love their jewelry. They do like the perfect trend-led pieces at a fraction of the price, so it's just like a win-win situation for everybody involved. And today they have very kindly sent me some new bits, so I'm gonna unbox them with you guys now. So we have a load of little pouches. Let's have a look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, oh my gosh, five pouches. Wow, okay, I'm so excited. I literally love their jewelry so much. So I am one of these people that I will live in my jewelry. I will sleep in it, I will shower in it, I will swim in it, I will do everything in it. And Ana Luisa's jewelry it doesn't tarnish. It's amazing. Like I haven't actually got any on right now because I took it off last night because I wanted to switch it all over this morning. So this has arrived literally in like the perfect time. So let's have a look. What do we have? Oh, okay. We have a little necklace. That's a really cute gold necklace with like a black pendant. Love that. I'm pretty sure they have these in like other colors as well. I'm sure I've seen it in like red. So it's super cute. Also, I love these pouches. They come in so handy when you're traveling as well. Oh, okay, I'm excited by this. This is another necklace. This is like a little, looks almost like pearls. I don't know if my camera's gonna focus. So cute. This reminds me of like the beaded necklaces that everyone's wearing at the moment. Love that. And then we have, oh, little bracelet to match, super cute. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, oh my God, these are so cute. Got a little pair of Huggies, and they're like diamante. I don't know if you can see on the edge. And then finally, I love unboxing jewelry. It's so much fun. Oh, okay, oh, I'm so excited for these. So another pair of earrings, and these ones have like a little dagger here, and then I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, just like little dangly charm guys, but my camera doesn't want to focus properly. How cool are they? Oh my gosh, I love dropping them. I love them. Thank you so much, Ana Luisa. if you guys are wanting to pick up some jewelry for yourself, if you're wanting to pick up a little Mother's Day treat, because Mother's Day is around the corner for my US friends, use my code that will be on the screen now, and I will also have it again at the end of the video. And you can also shop using my link in the description bar for some money off. So thank you so much to Anna Louisa. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to wear these pieces. And now I'm going to drink my coffee, which is Chef's Kiss, and read some of Chain of Thorns. And I'm so excited. In case you guys are wondering, by the way, my current Starbucks of choice is large iced latte with 2 pumps of vanilla, 2 pumps of hazelnut, and some caramel drizzle on it. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna get some reading done. I also, last night, so I was a wreck last night, which is why you guys barely saw me yesterday. And basically last night I got in and I just watched like 3 episodes of Love is Blind, and it was so good. And I kind of really want to go and watch some more of that. So I might go and watch some Love is Blind. I'm so excited. Okay, I look not great. I think I had like 3 hours sleep last night, so today is just fueled by coffee. But I realized like a minute ago that this is a reading vlog, and yet have I really discussed books at any point yet? No, I have not. I have been reading, but I've just not spoken about what I was reading. So I'm gonna give you guys the lowdown of what I've been reading recently, what I'm currently working my way through, and also the books that I have bought recently, because your gal is trying so hard not to buy as many books, but you know, temptation, it's a thing, okay? It's like an addiction. It's like therapy for me. So yes, I have been buying books. But in terms of what I have read recently, I finished this beast yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, and that's Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare, which is the final installment of the Last Hours trilogy, which is a trilogy following the children of the characters in The Infernal Devices, which is mine and many other people's favourite Shadowhunters series, trilogy, whatever. This, I mean, I feel like this has got a lot of unfair reviews online. I don't think it's actually as bad as everybody's saying. Is it her best? No. Is it her best ending to a series? Also no. Is it terrible? Absolutely not. You've got some great redemption arcs in this book. You have 3 really great romances, actually. I love the representation in this series. You've got disability rep, you've got LGBTQ rep, you've got like a huge diverse cast of characters in terms of race and religion. Well, actually religion perhaps not so much because they're Shadowhunters, but you know what I mean. So I feel like this series honestly is great, and I think that the messages that Cassandra Clare has tried to kind of portray in this series, bearing in mind this is technically for a young adult audience, it is really good. I think I gave it 4 stars. I rounded it up basically on Goodreads. I think this is more of a 3.5 because I don't think it hit enough to be a 4. It definitely wasn't on the same level as Chain of Gold, and I think I really loved Chain of Iron in the end as well, though I read it so long ago now that I don't remember. But yeah, I wasn't disappointed by the ending. There was elements of it which I think dragged on a little bit too much, but I found the plot really interesting. I loved obviously the glimpses of Will and Jem and Tessa that we get in this as well. And yeah, I don't know, I enjoyed it. It wasn't the best thing I've ever read in the world, but it certainly wasn't bad. So I think, yeah, the bad reviews are a little unfair that this is getting, and I know why people are doing those reviews. It's because of the whole love triangle situation, but it's a Cassandra Clare book. Like, what do you expect? Honestly, like, Anyway, I cannot go over how rough I look in this in this clip. Oh my god, it's actually embarrassing. I'm so sorry that you have to see me in this state. I was debating putting makeup on, and then I was like, why am I going to put it on to literally take it off 2 minutes later? So you guys can just get me at my worst. I also read My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Ottessa Moshfegh. Finally, I can't even think of how many TBRs this book has been on, but I have finally read it. Was it the best thing I've ever read? Again, no. I don't really feel like it lived up to expectations. A lot of people obviously absolutely fangirl and love this book, and I just, yeah, I don't know, it didn't hit for me the way I thought it would, but it was good. It was disturbing, it was a bit macabre in places, it was a very interesting premise. I definitely at several points felt myself really considering taking a year of rest and relaxation, and you know, I need it. Can you see me right now? But yeah, I don't know, it like I say, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever read in the world, but again, it wasn't the best. It's nothing, for me, nothing to like kind of shout home about. There was some like pretty quotes and some nice bits of writing, some bits that were quite relatable and quite funny, but ultimately it was just giving kind of like unhinged female character, which is a trend or a trope or whatever that I'm actually kind of loving right now, but this wasn't it for me. So those are the books that I have finished. I'm currently in the middle of 3 which, I mean, whatever, it is what it is. So at the moment, I used to always have like a fiction and a non-fiction on the go, and the fiction obviously being what I read the fastest, and the non-fiction being there for when I needed something with a little bit more kind of like depth or whatever. But now that I'm kind of in my poetry era, I'm also picking up poetry books quite often as well. So currently I'm working my way through Time as a Mother by Ocean Vuong. This is as beautiful and as accomplished as I was expecting it to be based upon everybody's kind of obsession with it. This does live up to the hype, 110 billion%. This is my first the first Ocean Vuong book I've ever read, and I will certainly be picking up his other poetry collection and also his Unearthed the Briefly Gorgeous, because I think now that I've kind of dipped a toe into his writing, I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, I'm trying not to rush through it too fast. I think with poetry I like to kind of savour the moments a little bit and really kind of take stock of what I'm reading and really understand and kind of internalise when I'm reading poetry. So yeah, but I'm thoroughly enjoying this. My non-fiction pick at the moment is Rebel Bodies by Sarah Graham. So this looks at the disparity in healthcare between people who identify as male and people who identify as female. It's a very, very inclusive look at it actually, which I really appreciate. It's kind of not just delving into like biological female healthcare issues, but also the issues that trans women have in accessing healthcare. And this makes me so angry. I'm literally only on page 36 and I've been reading this since the start of the month because I have to just pick it up and put it down in very small doses, because like I've highlighted so much in here, it just makes me so cross. But yeah, this is a guide to the gender health gap revolution, and it covers menstrual and hormonal health, the gender pain gap, why disability is a feminist issue, mental health and hysteria, the pleasure gap in sexual health, gendering the C words, that's about cancer, perinatal care and the price of motherhood, neurotic mothers in healthcare, when sexism and ageism collide, and dismantling a sexist medical model. It's only 278 pages, but like I say, it is quite an emotional read, so I'm definitely reading it very slowly. Because it's making me so angry, but I would definitely recommend this. The final book that I'm currently working my way through is Things I Wanted to Say by Monica Murphy. I've been putting this off because I started to see some like really negative reviews about it on TikTok, and I was thinking, oh god, like have I just bought some really trashy romance that is really badly written? And while the prologue was really badly written, I'm like 200 pages in and I'm actually finding myself really enjoying this. It's very fast paced. It's just this very spicy bully romance, and you know what? Sometimes that is just what you need, and if that is what you need, then that is fine. There is nothing wrong with needing a bit of escapism in the form of a bully romance. So yeah, that is what I'm currently reading. And now the bit which you guys all seem to love the most, a book haul. I'm gonna talk you through all the books that I have bought recently, despite the fact that my physical TBR pile is sat over there glaring at me and yelling at me and screaming at me to finish reading it before I buy anything else. I'm being so good so far this month because I did get paid today and I've currently bought no books. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but usually the first thing I do when I get paid is treat myself to at least one book on Amazon. So just saying, I'm doing really well. I also did not buy the Magnolia Parks merch that I have had bookmarked for the last like 3 weeks, mostly because when I put it in my basket and went to check out, the shipping was £20 and I was like, absolutely no way am I paying £80 total for like a sweatshirt and a book and a t-shirt for like a book. Like no. So I think I'm just gonna like order them next time I'm in the US instead, because then the shipping will at least be a lot cheaper. But yes, on to books. So, okay, where do I begin? Okay, so I went to London last month. My best booktube friend, Renee, came over to London, which was just like amazing. So obviously we've never met in person, and we finally got to meet in person. It was so good. So we obviously went book shopping, because of course, like when your booktube bestie comes to visit, where do? You go to the flagship Waterstones. Of course you do. So we both bought this one book that we were gonna buddy read together, and then honestly I just sat and read it in 24 hours because I'm terrible like that. And that is Several People Are Typing by Calvin Kalsulki. And this is literally all in like chat log format, which is why it was so quick to read. And it's basically about this dude called Gerald who has this spreadsheet about winter coats, and he's trying to send it to his buddies on Slack to get their opinion on some winter coats, and accidentally uploads his consciousness to his company Slack channel. He then becomes stuck in Slack, and his company don't believe that he's there. So obviously it just becomes like a ridiculous situation where he's trying to get rescued from Slack, and then Slack bot gets involved, and it's very kind of like contemporary dystopia. It's very funny, it's very dry. I really enjoyed it, honestly. I thought it was great. Like, it's nothing groundbreaking, but yeah, it's really funny. And I now have a very genuine fear of being trapped in Slack, which is something that I have never feared before, but here we are. In addition to that, I also got In the Miso Soup by Ryu Murakami. This one my friend Jess actually also really loved, so I've always kind of like had it on my radar but just never picked it up. And then I got it this time because Renee said that it's basically like American Psycho but in Japan, and I love American Psycho. It's one of my favourite books ever written, so that's why I picked it up. This cover's incredible as well, like I am obsessed, and it's really short. So I'm definitely going to pick it up soon, just to kind of like delve in and have like a quick little read. But yeah, I'm really interested by this. I love the way that Bret Easton Ellis wrote American Psycho, so I'm kind of hoping that it's like a similar style. If it reads the same, which is what people are saying, I'm hoping that the writing is very similar. That would be just great because I love his writing. So I've also been like in my fantasy moment this past month, and I fully blame one author and one author only, and that is Carissa Broadbent, because she wrote The Serpent and the Wings of Night, and I have become a woman possessed. I love this book so much, I can't actually even tell you. And it's not even just the book that I love the universe, I love the characters, I love her writing, I love her world building. Oh, it's just sheer perfection. This book has been hyped like all over TikTok and BookTube, so I was kind of really dubious, honestly, about whether or not it was actually going to be good. And it has everything. It has winged vampires, so basically like the ACOTAR Bat Boys meet like Damon Salvatore, which just hello, by the way. And then also it has like trials, like fight to the death, Hunger Games vibes. So if I was going to market this book, I would actually market it as like ACOTAR meets Hunger Games, which is what Lightlark was marketed as. But you know, Lightlark sucked, whereas this is actually really good. So I bought this and I read it, and then I immediately bought the novella, Six Scorched Roses, and I devoured that. And then the day after I got the novella, the second book in, well, the second full-length book in the series, The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, came out. I haven't read this yet. This is very high up on my TBR, but the only reason I haven't read it is because I feel like I want to save it, but like, what am I saving it for? It's like when you buy new clothes and like, I'm going to save them for a special occasion. Why? Like, just wear them. But that's the mindset that I'm in. But I kind of really want to read that before the end of the month, because it's just, just love the world. Okay then, and finally I went to Liverpool a couple of weeks ago with my mum, and we went to the Tate and we went to the Waterstones in Liverpool, and I couldn't resist picking up some books because, hi. So there was buy one get one half price offer as always, and I picked up two books that I've been wanting to get for a while. The first one is Portrait of a Thief by Grace D. Lee, which I believe is like an academia, like dark academia, sorry, art heist kind of novel. I've heard amazing things about this, honestly, and I really wanted to pick it up when it was first released, but my local Waterstones had it in for about a minute and then it just went out of stock. And then I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about it. And then when I saw it in the Liverpool one, I was like, oh my god, it's there in paperback, amazing, I'm gonna pick it up. So I did. I also picked up Secretly Yours by Tessa Bailey. So I've got Citizen, an American Lyric by Claudia Rankine, and it's just, like I say, it's poetry, but it's not just poetry, it's like kind of some essays and like photography and personal anecdotes, and just like a really amazing, I just realised I was like looking through the book and not holding it up, like it's just a really amazing collection. It's all about basically like race relations in America and classism, and it's just, it looks incredible. It's the winner of the Forward Prize of Best Collection and the winner of the National Book Critics Circle Award for Poetry. And I mean, there's two quotes on the back of here which just stand out. The first one is, everywhere were flashes, a siren sounding and a stretched out roar. Get on the ground now, then I just knew. And then the second one is, and you are not the guy and still you fit the description, because there is only one guy who is always the guy fitting the description. So I mean, it's very intense, very hard hitting. And I'm very excited to read this, but I'm also very scared to read this because I know it's going to make me angry. And then on a similar note, I also got Just Us, an American Conversation by the same author, which is a lot thicker. Basically the same kind of thing, again, prose, essays, poetry, found photographs, a very kind of like multimedia type book. I am honestly so excited actually to read both of these, but again, nervous because I know they're going to make me angry, so I'm just not quite ready to delve in yet. But yeah, these two, I can't wait. So those are all the books I bought recently. I do have Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang as well on pre-order from Waterstones. I managed to snag myself the signed Waterstones special edition, which honestly is one of my proudest achievements of the year so far. So that should come, I think, next month. Maybe like the 23rd of May, I think. So I'm excited for that, but obviously it's not here yet, so I can't show you guys. And that's everything. That's what I have read, what I am reading, and what I have hauled. So I hope you guys have appreciated the little reading roundup there. I'm probably going to end this vlog here, I think, and start a new one over the weekend probably. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I know that my content's looking a little bit different now. I uploaded my first kind of new style video this week called Prologue, A New Beginning, and I'm hoping you guys have liked it. I don't really know. It was intended honestly to be kind of like a bit of an interlude between the content that I was posting and the content that I want to be posting, mostly because I've just felt kind of demotivated with posting and producing content recently. Honestly, just because I've been so tired and so stressed, and I think I've just felt very disconnected from online. And then at the same time, I just wasn't really feeling like I'd found where I fit in the scheme of like YouTube, because I want to create bookish content. That's not changed. That is still going to be the content that I create. It's still going to be reading vlogs, still going to be book hauls, we're still going to be talking about books. Nothing is going to change. It's more, I just want to like create videos that just have a little bit more to them, you know, maybe a slight little hint of lifestyle-y bits here and there if I'm doing something exciting, but also the way that I present the videos is what I want to change, because I am by nature like a very like artistic person, and I feel like that wasn't coming across in what I was doing. So we're trying something new. It may not stick, who knows. If you guys will hate it, I'll revert back to what I was doing before, but I just kind of wanted to see, you know. But appreciate any and all feedback. I don't know what this video is going to be like, because I don't know even how much I filmed, honestly. Like, I'm very stressed and burnt out and tired and sick and just right now. But yeah, that's me. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I will film another one soon. I now have my internet issues sorted out, so I can actually upload a little bit more frequently. Thank God for that. So that will also help. But anyway, I'm rambling now. I hope you guys are all good. I'll see you in another video very soon. Goodbye.